If you ask me, this damned rebellion can't end soon enough. I had to end my tour of Skyrim's courts. Too dangerous to travel. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow and...
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Trouble?
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Finally. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do. Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold. Keep your sword on strong.
To the end of yet another pointless conversation.
Hello. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world. We'll speak again later, if we must. Have you met my dear brother Eriker? Quickly, if you please. I'm quite busy running errands for my bastard of a brother. I'll be sure to check Talk to Random Stranger off my list of today's tasks.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. I was done talking anyway.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Coin or two for a
You were
veteran?
there for Rogvir's execution.
Not much to ask.
Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldis, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldis would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Mothall should be able to help you. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions. It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you?
Something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Viren.
We'll speak again later, if we must.
You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes. Just like my Beerend. Please, feel free to look around. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Be careful.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Erica's world.
Hey, wanna play tag? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
How about I trade you a song for some fruit?
I don't want to talk.
I've heard when you sing, people throw tomatoes at you anyway.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa. I don't have anything to say.
Fresh fish, fresh fish.
I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rogvir. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. You can't Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore. I wish she would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Do you know I look forward to the burning of King Olaf?
What are you doing that for? Plenty of fresh fish for you. These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Would you like an apple? Free of charge for you.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
That's generous, Yala, but I am happy to pay my way.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe. Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Hello and welcome, my friend. How may I help you on this fine... True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare. Why, of course. And will you also be needing the bow that shoots rainbows? Or perhaps a quiver that dispenses beer? Look, if you want arrows, we have them. But don't insult my intelligence. Take a look. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Just arrive in the city? Is it true what they say that there are dragons about? I like you. No man is a match for a dragon. Buying one of our blades wouldn't hurt your chances, though. Food, experience, and a roof over my head in the finest city in Skyrim. If money's all you hold dear, then you end up like Jari Ra, plague on the city. Captain Aldis can't prove it, but that Argonian is up to no good. Food, experience, and a roof over my head in the finest city in Skyrim. If money's all you hold dear, then you end up like Jari Ra, plague on the city. May your sword feast on stormcloak flesh.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Return anytime you need arms or... My forge never rests.
You can set off that junk at bits and pieces.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God, you...
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf, what do you need?
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
The winking Skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Sir? You can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
To be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Barrand in Castle Dour. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Sense of honor.
Sir. Something to... Are you lost?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Addvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Rika? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hraggstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hraggstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Sir.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements, so we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough.
Think you've got the metal, huh? Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion, and now dragons? Skyrim's a mess. If you're serious, you're in the right place. Our headquarters is in Castle Dour. Here you'll find General Tullius, commanding our forces in Skyrim. But talk to Legate Rika. She handles the local recruiting.
Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call.
All right then.
Can't wait to kill another
Legate
Ulfric's
gave you an
boys.
order. I expect you to follow it. Dismiss.
us of our place when we forget.
Let us walk in the steps of the divines. Blessings of the 8 divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves. The nature of the favors varies per deity. Please, feel free to worship at any or all of the shrines. It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the 8. Feel free to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all its forms. Remind us of our place when we forget.
Let us walk in the steps of the divines. Blessings to you. The divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials. Blessings of the 8 divines upon you. How may I help?
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set. I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
You need to leave.
I don't have time for anyone too
leave now.
lazy or cowardly to make their own way in this world.
You need to leave.
Please, take pity on an old madman. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos.
Can I help you, Lost? Plenty of fresh fish for you. These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
Need something? Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric's Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig. But it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldis understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment. I'm not looking for conversation. She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later. Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me? Why did you... Never mind, it's a sign. I'll return to Temple. Here's something for your help. I should make sure Sfari's okay. If you want to talk about my brother, I'm not interested. Addvar won't sell anything if I don't go and check up on him.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling,
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. You are free to leave.
Everything's all right?
Being old's not so... Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Irnskar has me in debt up to the eyes. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Are you joking? You just rented a room from me. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.